You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Swifties, Chronicans, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle. This is my lovely wife.
Hi, I'm Alana.
And we are very excited because our good friend Leah from Patreon has given us a request for the trilogy.
The trilogy.
The trilogy of Taylor Swift. And what we're talking about, I'm sure y'all know, that's why you clicked it, but are the songs Cardigan, Betty, and August from her 8th studio album, Folklore, back in 2020. Leah here has made a collaboration of all three with a little bit of description in it in the video that she provided for us. So we're very excited to just go in, buckle in. You got the ride ready for us, and we're going to have a good time with all of y'all. Here we go.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. Thank you so much, Leah. I can't wait to get into the trilogy and to see all this content that you've put together for us.
And if you want to make good, you should have just done. Someone with them, baby, and you try to come around like me. Eat the chicken and you look at them and then you say. Okay, y'all, this is like a 17-minute video with all combined, so we're going to jump right into it. Oh, no. Don't worry, Leah, we got you. I know it works. That happens every time. So the Folklore trilogy typically refers to the interconnected narrative within Taylor Swift's 2020 album Folklore. It tells of a teenage love triangle from 3 different perspectives, James, Betty, and August. Betty is written from the perspective of the teenage boy, James, who sings an apology to win Betty back after cheating with Augustine.
Oh.
I love what you've
One of
done
my
for us
favorite
here.
things about this record is the fact that there's this trilogy of 3, the trinity of Betty, August, and Cardigan are all like, we made August together, we made Cardigan together, we all 3
is perfect.
Made Betty together. And Betty was,
Wow.
I just heard Joe singing the entire fully formed chorus of Betty from another room.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just was like, hello.
You're like, I do this professionally.
Hello.
I'd love to have a conversation.
It was a step that we would never have taken because
Hello.
why would we have ever written a song together?
I thought you were doing a bit when you're like, Joe and I wrote a song. And then I was like, what? I thought it was going to be like, you know, like people write like cute songs about their animals and relationships. And then you're like, no, we wrote like a real song. And I was like, what? And then you sent it to me. I was like,
That's pretty good.
So this was the first time we had a conversation
Actually,
where I came in and I was like, hey, this could be really weird and we could hate this. So could we just, because we're in quarantine and there's nothing else going on, could we just try to see what it's like if we write this song together? So he was singing the chorus of it and I thought it sounded really good from a man's voice, from a masculine perspective. And I really liked that it seemed to be an apology. And I've written so many songs from a female's perspective of wanting a male apology that we decided to make it from a teenage boy's perspective, apologizing after he loses the love of his life because he's been foolish.
allegedly.
No, he's been foolish.
No, according to the internet, we don't know what it's about. There's
He's been foolish.
No, I mean just.
We wrote it. I'm confirming. He's
Well, I don't
foolish.
know.
He's a fool.
Allegedly, no, he's been foolish.
Jack's listening to the people that say don't do the parent test or whatever you call it, paternity test, the songs, but sometimes you need to know to let it hit more. There's some things that are better to be left out in the open, but when you got something like this, like a trilogy and all that too, and that's why we're bringing it all together. It's nice to have this feedback. So I wasn't expecting to have the little talking between them again before the song, so thank you for including that too.
No, I mean just.
We wrote it. I'm confirming. He's
Well, I don't know.
foolish.
I don't know.
He's a fool.
Take a sip to that.
Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's 'cause of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard when I passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
So honest. I love Jack's face.
Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym. I was nowhere to be found. I hate the crowds, you know that. Plus I saw you dance with him. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
Oh, the guitar on this, wow.
I was walking home on broken cobbles.
I just don't know if I'm going to be able to remember this for after. So the thing that this is making me remember in my past was when, quote unquote, someone cheated on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone came and told me. I didn't know the rumors were true or not. Then when you go and talk to her, you almost have to see how the sorry comes.
Yes.
What type of apology is going to come
What
from
type
this.
of an apology is it? Because that tells you the truth.
Absolutely. And then what happens after that, it was really difficult to even move on, even though she apparently didn't fully cheat as in like an action of sexual stuff, but there was a lot of things that happened that made
It was
it.
an emotional cheat.
Oh, it was enough to have my friends come to my door and tell me what happened and to
Yeah.
end it. So that's what's it's so resonating. It makes you feel heard with Taylor, and we just saw
Absolutely.
the Hall of Fame songwriter.
And
So
especially when you're like 17, just sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
okay,
But especially when you're 17, even just dancing with someone else at the school dance is enough to be a cheat.
for sure.
Right? Which was a lyric that she had there because he's like, I saw you dance with someone else and that made me jealous. And then I
'Cause
did
she's moved
something
on.
stupid.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Stones just thinking of you, and she pulled up like a figment of my worst intentions. She said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.
Don't cheat, y'all.
Don't do
Betty, I'm here on your doors.
Jack's the best.
I love how their guitar faces and how they're like, it's like they're silently communicating and like with each other.
It's so good.
Betty, I'm here on your doorstep, and I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in. Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again. The only thing I wanna do is make it up to you.
Beautiful voice.
So I showed up at your party.
It's a good way to see where you stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all all your stupid friends. If you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed it? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Standing in your cardigan,
Nice
kissing
transition.
in my car again. Stopped at a street light, you know I miss you.
Well, one thing he did know is he wanted some action other way, in other places. Wow, that was great, and I love her storytelling. Honestly, that's something I've always loved about her since getting to know her.
Absolutely.
We all know she just is Hall of Fame worthy of it, but now really getting to get back into some of like the folkier side of her too, which I think is really awesome because the guitar gets to come in really great there
It
too,
does.
who she's mixing with there. But really cool way to set it up. It's an easy trilogy to stay with.
It's good. It's an easy follow.
It's an
It's
easy
one that
follow.
you can like follow the thread throughout it. I really love how this song came to be, like being apart from the 17-year-old boy's point of view of the boy going to apologize to the girl, because I like what Taylor said. She often writes in this from what she knows, which is from the perspective of the girl wishing for the apology, right? It's hard to put yourself into the other person's shoes sometimes when it's like the guy.
That's why
from
you
the
get
girl.
Joe.
That's why you get Joe
At the time, at least.
at that time. And it's so cool that she was able to like bring this song to life, and then also with it being on her folklore album, I believe.
Yeah.
This was the album that she really put herself into other people's shoes a lot and really tried to like write songs from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to see like what really came to be of this. Like I didn't actually know that Betty, Cardigan, and August were a trilogy together.
I didn't either.
So it's really cool to know that this is like a connecting thread throughout all of them.
On purpose. Yes.
On purpose.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep it going. On to the next one. Oh, we're on to August. August, this song is written from the perspective of Augustine, the other woman, as she reflects on her summer affair with James.
Okay.
So that's really cool because Augustine was brought up. And something I wanted to do since we're here with August, because I'm pretty sure I have an August. I do. I'm going to keep that right there for time's sakes. Look at that, y'all.
You have an August.
We have an August.
I'm wearing Betty's garden.
Are you wearing?
I'll show you guys my Betty's garden.
Oh, that's great.
So that's my Betty's garden. It's one of my favorites. It's beautiful.
Thanks, Swifties.
Thanks, Swifties.
Can you help me on this?
Absolutely.
I got it. Sticky fingies, sweaty fingies.
There you
Nice.
go, honey.
Honey's is good under pressure. There you go. We got August.
August. I'm looking to see who else I'm wearing.
Thanks again, Leah, for this great setup.
Thank you, Leah.
August time. That's my
It's a
birthday
weird
month.
experience to work with you. And now Aaron can understand it. No, I'm serious, because it's like, here's the song. Oh, wait, here's the bridge. Wait, here's a better bridge. Okay, now I have the perfect bridge. And then here's the thing after the bridge. This thing's going to come in.
Oh, yeah, remember when I pulled up
Yeah, so, like,
in the
just
car?
a
I
series
wrote
of-
that in the vocal booth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's series
Yeah,
of...
get some plans just in case you call.
And so, like, but hearing the patchwork of, like, that whole thing coming together, I was just like, I just love what you did on that song. It takes
Thanks.
me away.
I love what you did on that song. And I've been kind of in my head, like, calling the girl from August either Augusta or
nice.
Augustine. I've just been, like, naming her that in my head.
Oh, that changes things for me, because she's written nameless to me, but now it's forever changed.
What happened in my head was, okay, so, like, Cardigan is Betty's perspective from, like, 20 to 30 years later, looking back on this love that was this tumultuous thing. In my head, I think Betty and James ended up together.
Oh.
Right?
Okay,
So in
they-
my
they're
head,
connected.
she ends up with him, but he really put her through it. But like
Right.
August was obviously about the girl that James had this summer with, right? So she seems like she's a bad girl, but really she's not a bad girl. She's like really a sensitive person who like really fell for him, and she was trying to seem cool and seem like she didn't care because that's what girls have to do. And she was trying to let him think that she didn't care, but she really did, and she thought they had something very real.
That's tough.
And then he goes back to Betty. So the idea that there's some
Like
like
The
some
Notebook.
bad villain girl in any type of situation who like takes your man is actually a total myth, because that's not usually the case at all. Like everybody has feelings and wants to be seen and loved, and just like Augustine, that's all she wanted.
That's
was
what I love
love.
about August is like it's not.
All I
a,
have to say is, hopefully Augustine didn't know James was with Betty,
Yeah.
because then I'm gonna have to disagree on that one.
dream, even though it sort of sounds like it. Like it's like it feels the situation feels very close to me, like getting swept up like that.
That whole song started with the fact that I had written down in my phone, "Meet me behind the mall," years ago, wanting to write it into a song.
Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more. Whispers of "Are you sure?" Never have or ever before. But I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August sipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine. You're back beneath the sun, wishing I could write my name on it. Will you call when you're back at school? I remember thinking I had you, but I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away to a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August sipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine.
They love this song.
Back when we were still changing for the better, wanting was enough. For me it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say meet me behind the mall.
She got it
So
out.
much for summer love and saying us, 'cause you weren't mine to lose. You were mine to lose. Oh. 'Cause I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August sipped away like a bottle of wine. You were never mine. You were never mine. Never mine. Do you remember? Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the
Oh, this one
mall.
stayed in us.
And then I canceled my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, hope
I
of
got some
it
friends that are
all.
stuck in that right now.
Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then canceled my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall.
It's just like shit. Thanks again. Honestly. No way. He's playing keyboard. I love her and Jack's
that.
relationship. They're just the best of friends.
They are.
Pretty amazing. the things that they've been able to achieve. And I noticed you were starting to get a little emotional during it. What was the feeling that you were going
so
through?
For me, the reason I was getting a little emotional with it is I've talked a lot about Paul on the channel and things like that. And one of the things that I've kind of mentioned is how Paul and I had a very tumultuous relationship. There was a lot of things that were going on.
A lot of ups and downs.
A lot of ups and downs. One of the things that was going on that was rough was him and I were not officially girlfriend or boyfriend at the time. We were just
kind of kept it open
together. So it was kind of kept open in a way because he was in the military and he needed, his words is he needed to be able to have his fun while he was away.
To be able to release and have his fun while he was away and different things like that. So even when I lost him and when everything ended, it still didn't feel like he was mine to lose. Oh, I'm sorry.
So very often, that's kind of why I have such a difficult time with that loss in my life.
Right.
So that lyric that she had right there being like, lost in the moment, in the memories of August, but it wasn't mine to lose, really resonate with me. Even though him and I weren't having an affair or anything like that, he still didn't feel like mine to lose because of the openness of the relationship.
I see what you mean.
On his side.
But you wanted it fully.
But I wanted it fully.
And maybe weren't able to express that completely.
Exactly.
I see what you mean.
So like it was open on his side, it wasn't open.
I get you.
Right? So it was a very tumultuous time. Thank you so much. And so that line really resonated with me and really hit me deep in the heart because it's true, like what Taylor is saying. Sometimes, especially for women, you have to act like you're okay with things, even when you're not necessarily okay with those things.
For sure.
Because you're afraid to lose it if you're not okay with it.
I feel like people in general go through that. Maybe not just female. I know I have to suppress my emotions all the time.
Absolutely.
Up, right?
So I think people go through that a lot where they feel like they need to be okay with something even when they're not necessarily okay with it.
Totally.
Just because they're afraid to lose it or they're afraid of what the repercussion could be. And then living off the hope that it could last.
Totally. And I think movies have a lot to do about that summer loving fling type of feel with the whole Grease and all that too, and like the magic of something new.
Absolutely.
And that's always what I've stayed away from. So I really relate to the pain in this being the one that it happened to. So this is incredibly hard to get through while it's so hopeful yet in how it's being played and how happy and how much fun they're having.
Absolutely.
It's a nice contrast, to be honest.
And she's like a queen at juxtaposition, and I think that's like such a thing in her songs is she can have this like absolutely heart-wrenching lyrical line while then having such a happy, upbeat, fun, kind of groovy tone to it.
I agree. And now we're gonna jump onto Cardigan. And where the hell did my Cardigan go?
I don't know.
Do you remember? It's just gone now.
It is. The Gremlins took it.
Gremlins got it. All right, let's go. Cardigan, written from the perspective of adult Betty 20 years later, reflecting on her relationship with James through the years after that tumultuous time.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you, dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a streetlight. I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby, kiss it better. Felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you, playing hide and seek and giving me weekends. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line once in 20 lifetimes. I favorite.
My favorite, I love her piano songs.
To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed. You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. 'Cause I knew you stepping on the last train marked me like a bloodstained night. I knew you tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy. I knew you leaving like a father, running like water. 'Cause when you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo kiss. Knew you'd haunt all of my what ifs. The smell of smoke would hang around this long. 'Cause I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired, and you'd be standing in my front porch light. And I knew you'd come back to me. You'd come back to me, and you'd come back to me, and you'd come back. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
It's incredible, honestly.
Beautiful.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is such a blast.
It is.
This is a real damn blast. You know that?
A real damn blast, y'all. That sure was.
That was.
And that's the feeling, like I feel like I want to cry, but then like the energy and the vibe that she is giving off is it's such a juxtaposition. And I bring up The Notebook because that's one of the best love stories there are, and one of them is going back to your old love and not being able to pick between the two.
Absolutely.
And I think what people don't realize is you don't really get to choose who you love and get that spark with.
No, it just happens.
So a lot of times when you have it, and that spark has happened, you want to see if you can get it somewhere else. And that's when they're saying, well, I was young, I was stupid, I tried something. But in that feeling, when you go and move on from someone that doesn't want to move on from you, you do feel like a piece of clothing ready to be put on again.
You do.
And I remember when I broke up with Kayla,
Yeah.
I was waiting for that moment, and she kept coming back. But then eventually I'm like, I don't want to, this is weird for your transitioning period,
Absolutely.
because I don't see you actually wanting to come back for me fully.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry, honey.
it's okay, I got you out of it. I'm very happy how my life's turned out, but at that point it makes you realize what you're fighting for. And just that summer loving itself it's so intoxicating that it can be dangerous, y'all, but it also can produce the best thing. And I love what Taylor said there, because let's take the thought of maybe the other girl, Augustine, didn't know James was with Betty.
Yeah.
Then yeah, there's so many people being played in the summer.
Absolutely.
And just in general of just like who they're not with and all that too. So I really feel for Augustine in there if that was what really happened there too.
Yeah.
And really glad that the story ended up that they were together, because at least that's what Taylor said. But it does leave it a bit ambiguous when you just listen to the lyrics.
It does leave it a bit ambiguous, and I wouldn't have thought these three were connected until being told that they were connected. Like, you can kind of see the string coming throughout them, but because this is a story that's being played through three different perspectives over 20 years,
Yeah.
It makes it's a fantastic story.
Each song
Like,
within itself, you can take something out
each
of
song
it.
within itself, you can take something out of it.
Yeah.
I love the story being played throughout these three songs. I loved Cardigan. I love Taylor's deeper voice when
Me
she
too.
sings in her deeper voice. It's very soothing. It's very romantic.
I agree.
And I was just imagining, because Taylor said that in her mind, Betty and James got together in the end. it really made me think that the song was Betty singing it to James, being like, this is how much you hurt me. Right?
Yeah.
And like after he's come to apologize and she's like, nah, like this is how much you hurt me over all the years, but if we can get over this, then let's move on from it.
Okay.
Right? So that's kind of how I was taking the song,
Yeah.
with having that extra context from Taylor that she believes that they kept together at the end.
For sure. And I think what she did really well with this is kind of put Easter eggs for the next song in the trilogy on the song before.
She did.
Which was really cool there too. She even threw in Cardigan and Augustine in the first song.
She did.
With Betty it was, or?
With
No, it wasn't Betty.
It wasn't Betty. It was August, Betty. It was Betty.
It is Betty, yeah.
It is
Cardigan,
Betty.
Betty, and August. Yeah, yeah.
Cardigan, Betty, and August.
Yeah, honestly, they're meant to be listened to together. I would say all three of them. So that was perfect. Leah, what you did for us, we thank you so much. It really helps us when it's just in one video, for all the transferring, for the perfect amount of context, and to have those little moments where she's talking with Jack and Aaron. That adds a lot to the flavor. We can't wait to get to that long pond sessions. Honestly, it's going to be phenomenal. You can tell the time of they're having the time of their life there, and we hope y'all are having the time of your life here. If you are, please hit the like button and comment down below what you thought about our reaction and the videos itself. Big shout out to Leah for putting it all together for us.
Thank you so much, Leah.
Please subscribe if you are not a Chronican yet, Swifties. And if you ever want to go the extra mile, like Leah has, or our other Swifties or Chronicans, you can by joining our Patreon free trials, where we have 4 different tiers, y'all. Yeah, 4 of them, and 2 of them give you monthly requests, y'all. But they're filling up pretty quick, so definitely jump in as quick as you can. But until next time, Swifties and Chronicans, we are exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. This was absolutely amazing. I loved all 3 of these fantastic songs. Definitely a trilogy meant to be listened together. I completely agree. Thank you again, Leah, for bringing this down the rabbit hole. I can't wait to see what else you have coming down the rabbit hole and coming our way. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's so good to see you here. And if you would like to continue in supporting us in our future endeavors, you can do so by supporting us over here. And if you really like this band or artist that you listen to in this video, you can support them right here. And we think you might like this video right here. So remember to click it and continue on your trip down the rabbit hole.
Thank you so much, Chronicans.
Thank you so much. Peace and love.